Hey boss, what should we charge for this one then? Is that a question you ever have from your team? Whether it be a quote for a bespoke tender or whether it be a price to put on the price list. It's a very common thing for chief executives and managing directors to get involved with. Business leaders are key in getting the right price in the marketplace. The problem is there is no right price. It's a judgment, but it should be a judgment based on some evidence, some facts, some information. And here's a tip I gained from a great business speaker on pricing called David Abbott. I recommend you look David up and try to get to one of his sessions if you can. But I'll summarise it for you briefly now, because David suggests there are 3 things you might look at when you're considering price. 3 factors that influence your decision on price. Firstly, you need to consider the importance of the purchase to the customer. How significant is it to their own success? Secondly, consider the risk to them of getting the purchase wrong. What if they get the wrong product? What if it doesn't quite meet their spec? What if it doesn't fit what they need for their customers? And the third thing to consider is how often they buy this product. How much of a repeat customer for you are they going to be? All those 3 bits of information will influence your pricing. If the product is really important to the customer, they're not going to skimp on price. They are, of course, going to negotiate, but for them, getting it right, if it's important, is more important than saving a few pounds. Likewise, if there's a big risk for them if they get the purchase wrong, they're going to be less sensitive to the price. Of course, price is always important, but if they've got the choice of risking their business or paying a little bit more, then they're going to go for the higher price. And finally, frequency of purchase. That probably comes down to your side more, because if they're going to be buying regularly from you, you might be more inclined to give them a good price than if they're going to do a one-off purchase where you've got all the sales costs to be divided by one sale. So 3 factors to consider when you're deciding price. Consider the importance of the purchase to the customer, consider the risk of getting the purchase wrong for the customer, and consider the frequency of purchase. 3 factors that will influence your thinking over pricing. A very simple tip. I hope it helps. I hope it provokes you to think a bit differently next time you've got a pricing decision to make. And I hope it motivates you to do that just one little bit better. Because if I can help you do one thing better as a business leader every time you listen to me, then that helps your business to become even more successful long term. Hope it is useful. Please let me know how it goes. If it's not relevant, that's absolutely fine. Not every tip applies to every person in every situation. But whatever, thank you for listening and good luck with your business.